Hi, my name's Lee Adams and I'm head chef of Sky here at the Park Lane Hotel. And during this difficult time, what we want to be able to do is to make sure that whilst you're still in the comfort of your own home and staying safe, you can still cook a fantastic 3-course meal without having to go out to your favourite restaurant. We're going to do this over 3 parts, set up in the way of a 3-course dinner, so there'll be an appetizer, a main course and a dessert. Okay, so for the first dish that we're going to prepare for you is one of my favourite appetizers in Sky on the menu right now. It's the scallops with cauliflower, some apple and some coriander. The recipe as well as the pictures will be up on our website, so please check it out. I think we can put it along here, along the bottom somewhere. So you can go visit that and you'll see the recipe with the ingredients, how many you need for a family of 4. Okay, so just to start, we have some cauliflower florets. Okay, so this is just your ordinary white organic cauliflower, just broken down into smaller florets. We also have some butter. We have some milk as well as water, mineral water. We have some beautiful Japanese Hokkaido scallops that have been removed from their shell when we've removed the roe. We also have some lovely chorizo, just finely sliced, which is going to get sauteed off later, as well as some fresh green apple and some coriander. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to make is the cauliflower puree. Whilst the cauliflower is boiling and blending, that is when you can start to prepare the other ingredients. So first, for the cauliflower puree, we have the cauliflower florets, which is just going to go into the saucepan, along with the milk and the water. As well as a pinch of salt and a good twist of pepper. That is when we can start to prepare our beautiful scallops. So we just take the scallop that's had its roe removed, and we're just going to slice it in half, straight down the middle. Okay, once we have our scallops sliced, we're going to just set them to one side, ready to go for a bit later. We already have the chorizo already sliced and ready to go. That will get cooked at the same time as the scallops. The reason why we're going to cook it together is so that the oils from the chorizo can start to come out into the pan and that scallop can take on some of that flavor from the chorizo. As well as preparing your scallop, then you can start to prepare your green apple, which will be for the garnish. So we're going to slice the apple into just some allumet, some thin matchsticks. And this is going to be ready to garnish the scallops later. So the idea of cutting the apple in this way is so that you can maintain the nice crisp crunch and sweetness of the apple, and it brings that fresh element to the dish. Okay, so after around 10 or 15 minutes, your cauliflower should have become nice and soft. We want that cauliflower to become very, very soft so that your puree ends up being very smooth. So what we do now is we're going to put the cauliflower in with the milk and the water into your blender. Okay, so now the cauliflower goes in the blender with the milk, the water, the cauliflower straight in, lid on, and then we put it on nice and high. Okay, so whilst your cauliflower puree is blending, what we're going to do, we're going to take a nice pan, put it on the induction, and you need to make sure that the pan is going to get really nice and roasting hot because you want to get a beautiful sear on those scallops. Okay, once your pan is nice and hot, into the pan just goes a small splash of the olive oil. After that, we take our scallops. We're going to put the cut side down into the pan first. So you hear that beautiful sizzling noise. At the same time as the scallops being in the pan, we're going to add the chorizo. Okay, so it sears the chorizo, and then you see the oil start to come out of the chorizo. So the scallops take on that beautiful scent and the beautiful color from the chorizo. Also into the pan, we just have a few cauliflower florets which have just been previously blanched, and we're just going to roast them off just to give them a bit of color. After around 30 seconds to 1 minute, we turn the scallops over. You see they have that beautiful roasted color. We do the same with the chorizo. And then into the pan, we just put a couple of knobs of butter. We are very lucky. We are very lucky that here up in the garden, we have access to a lot of beautiful plants and trees. So I'm just going to take a very small calamansi, slice, and then that's also going to go in the pan. Okay, then after just another around 30 seconds, the scallops, the chorizo and the cauliflower can all come out of the pan and just allow it to drain for 30 seconds. Once they're finished, we're just going to put a tiny touch of seasoning. The chorizo is already very lightly salted, so we won't season that one, but on the scallops and the cauliflower, a pinch of salt and a good twist of pepper. For the plating, I'm going to use a bowl, exactly like what we do in Sky, but it's completely up to you what you use at home. Raid the cupboard, see what you've got. I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. Okay, so the first thing that goes into the bowl is your beautiful cauliflower puree, which has just been blended until smooth. Next, on the base of the cauliflower puree, you can place your roasted cauliflower, as well as your nice and crispy chorizo. And then your beautiful scallops. Afterwards, you have your apple julienne. You can just scatter them randomly, doesn't have to be in any particular shape or form. And we've also picked from the garden some beautiful coriander cress, which you can then just sprinkle across the top of your dish as you wish. Some people aren't a fan of coriander, but I love it. Okay, so here you have it. Here's your seared scallops with chorizo, cauliflower puree, green apple and coriander.